Good afternoon, members of the media, and thank you for taking the time to join us today. Today, we've called a press conference to deal with the four firearms incidents that have taken place in central Pembroke. Coming to us this time is Chief Inspector Arthur Glassford.
Good morning. Over the last 4 weeks, there have been 4 firearms incidents within a mile-and-a-half radius of each other, where unscrupulous gunmen have discharged firearms indiscriminately and put the lives of innocent individuals in those environments at risk. As many will recall, gunshots were fired in the following neighborhoods recently. Roberts Avenue, Devonshire, on September 20th, resulting in 1 man being shot and injured. Frizzles Hill, Pembroke, October 2nd, no reported injuries. Carvin Avenue area, Pembroke, October 14th, no reported injuries. And the last shooting happened late last night, early hours this morning, Happy Valley Lane, Pembroke, October 21st, no reported injuries. The community action team, headed by Acting Inspector Shakisha Marnis to my left, will be out today to speak with residents of the most recently affected neighborhoods and provide community reassurance. Community action team officers perform the same duties following the earlier shootings that I previously mentioned. Such incidents create ants in these densely populated communities where hard-working Bermudian families live, and the Bermuda Police Service is appealing to anyone that may have information that may assist in any of these shootings. We would like to be very specific. If you have any information about the planning, which includes but is not limited to individuals who are establishing transportation, i.e. stolen vehicles, securing the firearms and ammunition that is being used, as well as planning the location of a shooting before the event. During the event, anyone who saw anything suspicious, description of suspect or suspects, height, weight, clothing, etc., including the suspect or suspect's direction of travel and vehicle or vehicles used. After the event, if you have any information on where the offender or offenders went, or if you know how the offender or offenders made good their escape. Anyone with any information, no matter how insignificant it may seem to you, is urged to contact myself, Chief Inspector Arthur Glassford, at the Serious Crime Unit on 247-1174. Alternatively, you can also contact the Confidential Crime Stoppers Hotline at 800-8477.
At this time, we open up the floor to questions. So your name and what outlet you're representing?
Gary Marino. Mr. Glassford, you indicated that there were 4 such incidents in the last 4.5 weeks, each time the police has gone to the areas and spoken to people. Has there been any increase in police patrols given the frequency of these incidents and the known vicinity or the known area that these incidents have been taking place?
Yes, there has, Mr. Marino. We have had directed patrols, and that consisted of high visibility policing, engaging with persons in the area since these incidents have happened.
In a couple of these incidents, there have been multiple spent shells recovered, 10, 15, 12, from what we understand last evening. Is it that they're using a rapid fire weapon? Any indication to police that there may be a rapid fire weapon used in these incidents? In the past, it's been 4 or 5 people have heard 4 shots, and they were able to say that. Now they're saying they're hearing multiple shots in quick succession.
There's a lines of inquiry that we're actively looking into, and we will base that based on our forensic evidence and see what lines of inquiry develop from that.
But is there any suspicion that perhaps a more high-powered rapid-fire weapon is being used in these latest incidents?
As I said, that's something that we have to consider in our line of inquiry. We will definitely keep that in mind and in consideration.
You can confirm gang-related?
Yes, we can confirm that it is gang-related.
Within just the central area?
The latest shootings that I have mentioned, we can say that they are gang-related.
And you mentioned stolen vehicles. Are you saying that stolen vehicles are being used as the getaway vehicles in these incidents?
It's just information that we want to put out there. If someone has information of someone being in possession of a stolen vehicle, we encourage them to contact the police because they could be used in the commission of a crime.
In last night's incident, you had 2 seniors that were in that same dwelling. Has this type of events turned for the worse?
Well, first of all, we have to say that when we start seeing innocent persons being targeted or somewhat directly or indirectly involved in these shootings, it does cause concern. And we're doing everything we can to reassure the community that we are treating these incidents very seriously, especially now that they have moved into isolated neighborhoods. So we just want to assure them that we are, following all lines of inquiry and taking these matters very, very seriously.
They're going to have a heavy-handed approach to this? Are you going to be seeing more? There's certain times, certain weekends?
Well, what we are doing, as I previously mentioned, Acting Inspector Monis's team, the community action team, have been going into the community to engage with the affected persons, to see, to address any concerns or to ascertain the concerns so we can come up with the appropriate plan of action to address these concerns.
There had been an extended lull in the gun violence on the island. Since then, apart from these 4 that you mentioned, in 4.5 weeks, we've had a murder. There had been the shooting outside of Docksiders where that bullet got lodged in the ceiling in Docksiders, and it seems to have steadily progressed from that. Any indication as to why? What is the intelligence saying to you? Anything of note with regard to this?
Gary, hence why we're here today. We want to reach out to the community because we do base our investigations not only on the forensic strand, but also on any community intelligence. So yes, I agree, there has been a spate of incidents that have happened, and we're appealing to the persons in the public to come forward with any information they may have to help us with lines of inquiry and to hopefully, identify the perpetrators for these incidents.
We continue to hear complaints from members of the public that coming forward puts them at jeopardy. What can you do to allay these concerns? I mean, you mentioned that there's Crime Stoppers, where the information remains anonymous, but there still appears to be that unwillingness to come forward with information based strictly on fear.
Well, the first option is the Crime Stoppers, as you mentioned, but again, we just encourage people to contact us via phone. Meet in person would be ideal, and we can address the concerns of their safety and put in the appropriate measures in place to ensure that if they do give us information, we can ensure that they can be safe.
But you're saying that there's been heightened patrols, increased police visibility in these areas, but these incidents are still occurring.
Yes, unfortunately, I mean, the police can't be everywhere every time. So we are trying to, as much as possible, outside of the regular calls for service that we do get, we are trying as much as possible to populate the areas with a high police presence.
Any questions?
Really, sir. I mean, can we get any details further? It's Jonathan Bell from the Gazette, by the way, of exactly where last night's incident happened? So
last night's incident happened on Happy Valley Lane, which is just off of Happy Valley, the main road Happy Valley, near Batson Swan Plumbing. And it's a Happy Valley Lane that happened outside of a private residence in that area. So it's like a cul-de-sac area, a dead end. It's happened in that area.
And are we following a line of inquiry that these are all linked incidents?
That's something that we're including in our line of inquiry, and that's nothing that we're not going to dismiss. We're looking at every possible angle, and if the evidence does warrant that they are linked, then we'll act accordingly.
We'd like to thank the members of the public for actually tuning in to the Bermuda Police Service press conference. I want to go over a few details, and that is there was a shooting that took place last night on Happy Valley Lane. The police are interested in speaking to anyone who may have any information that may assist us. No matter how insignificant that information may seem to you, we would like to hear about it. You can contact the Bermuda Police Service on 295-0011, or of course you can contact the Confidential Crime Stoppers hotline. That is an anonymous body, and that information is actually fueled down to Miami, Florida, and that information will not put you in any jeopardy. That number is 800-8477. Any information that you have, we think will be a great assistance in helping us stem the tide of violence in our community. Thank you very much, and good evening.